Big shout out to Young Ant Jefe. Don't care about nothing but what the check say. Shout out to Young Ant Jefe. Don't care about nothing but the check though. We sitting in this thing. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We in the same, back of the same, like, cracking the same, here at 10. Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You're not thinking nobody's college. You go big dog tapping what's happening to make sure, in fact, tapped in with a good tap in. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. That knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college, big dog. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe. Notification bell here. Also tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. You finna get into this good content. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. We got Runner talking about Bricc Baby. Told ADAM22 that they're just all, let's stop tap dancing around it. What they're alluding to is Bricc Baby told ADAM22 that Big U has a video of him pow-powing at somebody in a parking lot, and Big U was using that as leverage over Bricc Baby's head to force him to do certain things and conduct himself in ways that he didn't want to. That's what everybody's alluding to. That's what the story is. Everybody's tap dancing around. Let's jump into this content and see what's going on.
If you don't go at 600 and Wack and loose cannon them, I'ma get his tape when you shoot in the parking lot to the feds. Uh-oh! Ant Jefe, you know the truth. I heard you hint at it, Ant Jefe.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man?
Young Ant Jefe is like, why am I involved in this?
It's your boy Young Ant Jefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young Ant Jefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. So, y'all know what's been going on out here in this YouTube metaverse, or these YouTube streets that they like to call, right? So, I ain't gonna say viral, but it's been a semi-buzz in the meta space, I'm saying, pertaining to something that was said by Flakko a few days ago. Now, Flakko been dropping a lot of content. You know, Flakko been doing this for a while. You know, Flakko building up that anticipation. Flakko got people, you know what I'm saying, tapping in and checking in and see what's going on.
Now, Flakko gonna get himself in a situation where he's gonna put himself in a situation.
Now, a lot of Flakko recent videos was due to things that was happening in LA. We heard Munchie come out like, hey, look, bro, you doing too much, stuff like that. You need to stick to something else, you know what I'm saying, do content on Liberia and stuff like that. As well, the main portion of this video, right, and this content is Bricc Baby. So Flakko put out some content the other day, and he just basically left it questioning us when it came to Bricc Baby being blackmailed or allegedly blackmailed. So allegedly, well, ain't no allegedly, you know what I'm saying? If the shit is in the paperwork, it's in the paperwork. The feds got it in the paperwork. If the feds got in the paperwork that they indicted Bricc Baby on during the course of their investigation, they say that Bricc Baby supposed to, you know what I'm saying, shot in a parking lot on Slauson somewhere. However, somebody got access to this video, you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to have been a member or supposed to be somebody from the gang or whatever the case may be. And a lot of people want to know who this person is.
And I'm not saying that Young Ant Jefe is saying that, but Flakko for sure implied that it was Big U.
Is a lot of people elected to say names themselves. A lot of people enlisted to what been placed out there. And a lot of people and just basically either guessed or gave their opinion based on the blues clues they found in the evidence that was being presented before them. So for me, yeah, once it was being talked about and I'm listening to the situations, it wasn't hard for me to depict it who I thought it was or who they was talking about. Because I don't know if this really happened or whatever the case may be, but obviously this is something that allegedly happened because Bricc Baby was telling people at No Jumper, ADAM22, Poetic Flakko, and whoever else about incidents. And he was worried about going to jail, so I'm pretty sure he can find it in Adam, being that he got business going on with Adam. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, him and Adam, you know what I'm saying, mess with each other hard body, you know what I'm saying, tough. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't really nothing probably for him to confine in Adam what was going on, and knowing that Adam it's likely a choice that will, you know, put some money on his books, bail, and stuff like that. So, I see WACK100. WACK100 trying to get people to drop that name and say that name. Now, let's be clear. I'm not scared to say or drop no name. You know what I'm saying? Don't fear no man. Man ain't feared no man since Lonnie. You know what I'm saying? And once I got over the fear.
No, I don't think that Young Ant Jefe has any type of fear. I think that Young Ant Jefe has respect for himself, number one. Has respect for his community, number two. Not to involve himself or potentially his community into any foo-foo activity. And
for him, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fear no man. So it ain't about me saying the name.
My bad. Yeah, so Young Ant Jefe respects himself, respects his community, not to put himself or his community in no unnecessary problems. And this is something that really has nothing to do with him. So I don't think it has anything to do with Young Ant Jefe being afraid of anyone. I think Young Ant Jefe has discernment and is like, who cares? Why? Who gives a damn? It has nothing to do with me or my community or nothing really. He watching from the sidelines like everybody else. Like, so for Wack to put that, oh, Young Ant Jefe, blah, blah, like, that was weird. That was stupid.
It's about it's about if it's true, but also Bricc ain't came forth and said the name. You know what I'm saying? Bricc ain't came forth and said the name, so I don't feel the need to say the name because Bricc ain't said the name. Like, even when I react to stuff, that's how I pretty much react to stuff and speak on stuff. I want to hear from the corporate mouth. Like, I had a situation the other day where I reacted to something that K5 said, you feel me? And I got a phone call and, you know, bro was just kind of like, man, like, hey, bro, you ain't seen no paperwork on that, and it's coming from somebody that's in a place that we wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm like, you absolutely right. You feel me? And I elected to take my content down. You know, I didn't get asked to, but I'm like, that definitely makes sense. So with that, if it ain't coming from the horse's mouth, I really don't want to speak on the situation about what other people saying that been around it, or what he told me this, or what I heard this, because I didn't hear from that person. But we about to get into this content, and you already know it's the Hefway, the Hef Effect. We gonna commentate.
If you don't go at 600 and Wack and loose cannon them, I'ma get his tape when you shoot in the parking lot to the feds. Uh-oh! And Jefe, you know the truth. I heard you hint at it, Ant Jefe. You know the truth. And then Munchie be old weirdo. Oh, cause Big you gone, Flakko can speak. Big you don't run our streets. He run the grid program. That's what he run. Now, Flakko.
So now Wack is trying to put basically Young Ant Jefe in an unnecessary twist. This is stupid. This is dumb. And again, Young Ant be minding his business, not really involved in none of this flu flammery, so I'm not really even sure why Wack is trying to do a dumb, I don't know, you're stupid.
I'm gonna send you that paperwork too. Uh-oh, I let the cat out the bag. Flakko, you're doing too much. You from North Dakota. You a square L7. Let me tell you what you're doing too much, Flakko. And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna let you know where it's coming from. The anger from the LA streets is coming from. It's coming from, you're doing too much research on what these clowns is telling you.
Okay, let's get to Young Ant. We don't want to hear no more of this big, bald idiot. Let's kind of fast forward to see what Young Ant Jefe is going into.
For Flakko from North Dakota.
Alright, so y'all heard what WACK100 had to say. So, as WACK100 stated, yeah, I definitely caught on to who it was, but like I said, being that I ain't hear from Bricc, I know we got the paperwork of the investigation, but like me going through Bricc Baby paperwork, I didn't see the feds say during the investigation that somebody was holding a tape over him, you know what I'm saying, that somebody was trying to blackmail him, you know what I'm saying, or bribe him to do something. So it'd be like kind of like foul for me to even come out and place anybody name on that. I don't care, whoever, it'd be foul to place anybody name on that. Definitely if I didn't hear from Bricc. Now if Bricc saying this person told on him or this person did something to him, then I react to it and say the name, then you know that's kind of different. But Bricc did say that name, so just for me listening to what's being said and me drawing an assumption, I'ma just, you know, keep certain things to myself because I don't know the elements of this situation. Now, when I was at No Jumper the other day, like I said, you know, we was at No Jumper, and, you know, this conversation came up live, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hear Wack talking about it, you know what I'm saying? Wack talking about Munchie B chiming in and Munchie B getting on Flakko and stuff like that, right? So, during the conversation, you know, much didn't want to be said, like kind of how I was like feeling about just dropping the name. The name was confirmed, you feel me? Like the name was confirmed, you know what I'm saying, from people, you know what I'm saying, saying that, you know, hey, look, I'm not going to pretty much go on record and say this, but yeah, Bricc was in his feelings and did feel some type of way about this situation because he said that somebody that he had loyalty to was trying to play and do him foul. Now, I don't know what's going on, but from what WACK100 say, WACK100 tossed y'all an alley-hoop. Tossed y'all alley-hoop of what and who the name supposed to be. Like, I don't know. I don't know how this going to work out or what's going to come of this. I'm pretty sure probably within the next few days, we might even hear Bricc Baby speaking because Bricc Baby and this other guy is still in MDC LA. You know what I'm saying? So I know he going to be calling up, hey, bro, what's this? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So.
And all this stems from Flakko talking too much and stirring the pot and making it hot. Goddamn.
We gonna see, you know, if this tone is quieted or, you know, if the tone stays the same. Now, in furtherance, getting around to Flakko and Los Angeles, Crips, Bloods, the gang business stuff that's been going on at hand, right? I'm gonna say this, right? And I'm starting. Like every day, whether it's life or watching content, I'm starting to have a better understanding of a lot of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying, just stuff that I view in my life and stuff I go through. And what I'm seeing right here on social media, right? So a lot of people is coin phrasing that social media is the new TV.
Social media is for sure the new TV.
A lot of people is coin phrasing that social media is the new TV. So a lot of people is tapping in. And you got some people who going to try to go viral, that's going to act crazy, that's going to be controversial for you and try to get their views up. And you got some people who going to stay the same. And you got some people who going to always try to bring you the tea to get those views up. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. This is how they live. You know what I'm saying? This is a living form. You know what I'm saying? They ain't made this, you know what I'm saying, the hustle. But what I'm coming to understand, right, about like content creators that's supposed to be from the street or from these gangs is that what I've been saying, all these dudes is the exception, and all these dudes think the way that they carry theyself and what they putting down is the way. And you know, I just like differ from all that, you feel me? Like, because you'll have somebody come on here and tell you that it's not no right way to do content, or that can't nobody check you in the content space, but dudes that try to check you in the content space or tell you that the way that they running and doing their content is the correct way, and that just be silly to me, you know what I'm saying? So, like with Flakko, right? I'm not gonna get into the police stuff, who was snitch and this and that, right? But what I will say, in furtherance to what Wack was saying, because Wack was like, basically, Flakko is not on Central, Flakko is not on Slauson, Flakko is not on Vermont, Flakko is not on Manchester. Like, he named all the streets that I guess that these unaliveness been happening, or, you know, the news have been going out and reporting crimes from, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he had dubbed the honeypot. A lot of people, you know, putting him alongside of Academic and saying what Academic supposed to did in Chicago and naming people certain names, and furthermore pushing a legend that may have not even been created or stuff. So
for sure instigated issues, facilitated flu, flabbery, skullduggery, and larceny at its highest form. But overall, putting yourself in a position where somebody's going, it's only a matter of time. Somebody's gonna knock on the door. You knock on the, I'm sorry, excuse me, somebody's gonna answer the door. If you knock on the devil's door long enough, Adam, No Jumper, Flakko, Adam really has kind of fell back some, so let me take that back. Adam is definitely falling back on the flu flammery. For sure it's falling back on the flu flammery. But Flakko, you keep knocking on the devil's door, you gonna get an answer, big dog. I promise you that.
For anybody that's out there wanting to put their hands on Flakko or do something to Flakko, right? WACK100, like, Flakko gonna shoot you.
Cap.
Said Flakko gonna shoot you, and then Flakko gonna call the police. Now, that's up to be debated. I don't know if Flakko gonna shoot you, but what I do think, if you do try to get up on Flakko, right, about this gang content of certain things, and Wack said that he lived next to the police station, I think that for sure Flakko will tell the police on your ass. But Flakko's a non-affiliate, so it's like, do I feel some type of way? I feel some type of way with somebody calling the police, for sure. If you call the police, you know, the rightful thing, the first thing in your mind, oh, you a snitch, that's gonna come out. But Flakko is a non-affiliate, and that's what is expected.
And then when did that like become a thing, that's what's expected of non-affiliates? That's actually not true. I know so many non-affiliates, including myself, that'll be like, nigga, hell no, we're not doing that. Nigga, handle your scandal, do what you're supposed to do. Being a non-affiliate doesn't make you a bingo, and bingo was his name, or poodle, female dog, he who menstruates. That's just Flakko.
Bro, look, if you ain't learned now or don't know now the way that this content work, the space of content, and the characters of how people do content, then you can keep on being silly, bro. Because one thing about it, bro, it's gonna keep on coming, bro. And, you know, you just gotta be accountable for self. You gotta be accountable for self, you know what I'm saying? The way you push your content, the way you push content and do content, you know what I'm saying, it's up to you, you feel me? But as we all know, with every action, there's a reaction. So, do I think Flakko is wrong for reporting LA gang content? Absolutely not. Definitely when it's being uploaded and it's placed out here for people to see. Like, who is anybody in the world to tell somebody, oh, no, don't speak on this, I don't think you should speak on this. Like, yeah, I've told people not to speak on stuff. My business, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, respect to those people who business it is. If they coming out like, hey, why you speaking on this? I can understand that. But as well, it is up here for it to be spoke on. And if, you know, you ain't gonna holler at them officials in law enforcement, why say something to anybody? You know, somebody on the street, they already know the deal, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, the streets, right, I'm not gonna say it's been a myth. It done been all type of picking and choosing and rats and snitching and all type of stuff going on that people been allowing. So that's what I say, like, you just gotta go about conducting yourself how you've been conducting yourself. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, as long as you can sleep. And with that being said, man, I'm gonna conclude that right there.
All right, man, so make sure y'all show some love to young Ant Jefe. Shoot him a like, a comment, a good subscribe. We up out to the next one. Red dot to the left, y'all know the rest. Free Avenue, Angels free. We go.
How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga Wack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are raiders. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you want it, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers when General literal butt naked. The kid toucher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now. We ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice, and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga Wack is slut and pathetic. Flakko's a fucking lame. Wack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Wack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flakko lied on me and then Wack told me to sue you. Treated Wack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flakko belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no, you should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane, we know the fucking truth. Bricc ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Lose can't read and Wack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Wack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flakko, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumb ass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Hear me out though, right? Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right, Joe, bro. Wait though, right? I do want to